Broadcast. Bang! I got my bell. What do you know? I want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Thursday, May 24th, 2012, 4 p.m. Eastern. What a day. What a day. S&P's climbing back late in the session. Although the dollar going out very strong, highest level we've had in the dollar index, pretty much closing as of right now. New multi-year month highs, as we see here. There's an 8-hour chart. I just want to bring this to you. The S&P rallied, but this dollar index, really, this 8-hour candle, it was looking kind of toppy. We had the shooting star here last night. We were looking gorgeous. Even had the bearish engulfing. We took out the lows here, but closing strong. And as much as I'd like to say, this S&P really, came back 10 handles at the end of the day, 12. We were down here in the last 20 minutes trading. We rallied on Monti, Italian Prime Minister Monti. Unbelievable. The soap opera going on in Europe. Unbelievable. Talk about that in a second. But the S&P's, listen, very choppy trading right here. As much as I think we're due for a bounce, I got to tell you, this has been pitiful. Pitiful. Horrible. And yet, you would have thought we would have bounced a lot more than this. And if you notice, every time we had these sort of V bottoms, this is looking like no V. This is looking like a flag. So every time, here maybe we did a little bit of a flag. Can make a case, I guess, here. It was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-day event, similar to this. But I think unless this S&P can really get above and clear the range, get above its 1340 level, the 20 EMA, even if we break through here, I see a lot of resistance at 40. And I just think this market's set up to tank. I think a lot of people bought the pullback. Well, they might get spanked. Tomorrow's a big day. I think if we can close strong, we close above 1340 tomorrow. That'd be very bullish. But if we close back in the fold under 1320 in the 1310 zone, or even take out today's low, look out below. We have no major numbers coming out. Everything came out yesterday, and the numbers, once again, were disgusting. Just disgusting. Yeah, revised Michigan sentiment, that's it. Currency trading report, that's never coming out. How about that Euro Swiss today? Holy crap. Talk about possibly taxing. It's really all about Euro Swiss, completely reversing the move. I tried to buy the pullback. I did. I thought it was smart. Look at this move. Goes to show you. Doesn't even make a difference if they tax deposits because it'll at least be safer than sitting in Greek banks or Spanish banks or Portugal banks. So if this was intervention, we would not be here. This was basically the story about taxing deposits in Switzerland, and you see the reversal here. If it was intervention, they would have closed it much stronger. That was really the big story of the day. Again, let's look at this dollar index. But again, the numbers. Manufacturing collapsing in Europe. German IFO collapsing. And remember, IFO much more important than the zoo. Trade balance lighter in New Zealand. The world economy, people. How about that Chinese PMI? 48.7. Disgusting number. Terrible. Mas horrible. German manufacturing PMI 45 should have been 47.1. French manufacturing should have been 47.1. That was the estimate. 44.4. Aren't these analysts great? But when we take a look at this dollar index again, closing new high, It's gone. Like the wind. To the moon. Do daily for 10 years. I mean, really, we do our fib from here. We are so close to a major momentum breakout. I mean, should we take this out? That's 82.38. We came damn close to it today. And if I do it perfectly. Sorry. We have not taken it out yet. That's 82.50. Should 82.50 give way? Holy crap. Wow. We're talking to the moon. We're talking my 86. This channel line. 86.50. Easy. So again, global economy, disaster, disgusting. GDP revision in London, down, negative 0.3. They have negative growth. Unemployment claims in the U.S., 370, still very high. Durable goods, supposed to be up. It was down on the core side, down 0.6. That's 2 months in a row. 2 months in a row of negative durable good numbers. This isn't good, people. This is very bad. Flash manufacturing, this new number they're coming out with, I guess. 53.9, that was pretty good. But really no news, no numbers really again over the next 24 hours. It's really all about Europe, I think. And we look at this euro. It's closing terrible. We reversed almost 100 pips. It's a new closing low. We're going lower. We're broken, busted. There's air. Maybe. I see some sort of support. That's 124.70. And then 121.50. But we're in air, people. We took out this support here. This should have been support now. 124.70. We break through that, there is air. Air to 121.50. So now back to my story. So we have Monty, and this is just hilarious. Monty saying everybody wants to do German Euro bonds, except Germany. And saying it's going to happen soon. Then the Germans come out and say, absolutely not. No way. And then Monty comes back out and says, oh, yeah, a lot of people are in favor of it. Of course, the people who are in favor of it are not the ones paying for it. Why wouldn't they be in favor of it? They're not guaranteeing it. It's not going to destroy their economy. You know? So I think that part of the reason why we had the stock market rally a little bit late in the day was because of this Monty call on Eurobonds. And listen, if they do Eurobonds, it would certainly solve a major problem for the next 6 months, a year. And I think we would have a tremendous rally if it happened. But it ain't going to happen. Clearly, Germany's going to go into the 17th, I believe, of June is when this, when they're going to get stuff done, supposedly, and talk growth. So we have a long way to go between now and then. And right now, as of now, the German officials, Merkel, who was the central bank, Jurgen, I think it was, saying, no way. Germany has not even hinted at any possibility of Eurobonds. It violates the whole European Union Constitution, the Maastricht Treaty. So I just don't see it happening. I mean, I could see it happening if the crisis gets worse, run on Greek banks. Right now it's a trot, they're saying, which is true. Greece gets worse. Greece is going to leave. And things are dogs and cats living together. Things are falling apart. Yes, I think the Germans will. But I don't think the Germans are convinced that we're at that point yet. So, again, we look at this euro. They couldn't get anything done, going lower. Euro sterling closing at the lows. We're going to break 79.50. We could be talking 77.50 easy next week. Certainly tomorrow we could be down 100 from here. They got nothing done. Nothing. That guy Ren, he should be flogged. Unbelievable. And this Euro Canada rolling back over. The Euro, once again, looks disgusting. And I'll tell you, saw a nice chinks in the armor in Euro Aussie rolling over here. Euro everything. A lot of those trades work. Euro Kiwi. Rolling over. Nice move the last couple of days. 250 pips. I'll tell you what, the weekly chart's going to look very interesting as well. So again, with no numbers, it's all about comments from Europe and the way things are going out. This is not good. Dollar yen going nowhere. CPI data coming out tonight. I don't expect anything good. And, you know, it's amazing that nobody still wants to try and say, well, we could be Japan. We could end up like Japan. Low yields for a decade, if not more. No growth and negative CPI. Deflation. I think stagflation. And I don't think we're Japan, but I think you could, given our demographics in the United States, have our own version of Japan. And that says stagflation. After we go through deflation. But I truly believe that we're coming to a deflationary environment. I know that's what the Fed has been fighting. Buying is going nowhere, dollar yen going nowhere. Dollar Canada looks good, flagging, holding up. Yeah, we got the double top here, 103, maybe. But it's a new closing high for the whole move. And it looks like 103.50 to me. Measure the move here, 102.50 to 101.50, closing above 102.50. Bang! To the moon. So to me, 103.50 looks like it's going to happen. Dollar Swiss going up. Closing relatively strong. This is a new closing high for the year, for the last year and a half. All right, closing above this level here. Gone. Like the wind. To the moon. Sterling, love it. Short. I don't care that it dojied. Really isn't. Yeah, you got your tail. You also got your tail here, your wick. I still think we're on a 156 easy. And again, we took out the FIB. Not by much, but enough. So we roll over, take out today's lows, say goodnight. Now, the only problem is, with Euro Sterling, I think, being so weak, pound might put up a fight. Can't believe I gave up on pound Swiss. Gave up on it. Got up to 150.75. Oh, boy. That could be it. Frozen. Candygram. Come on. Let's see. Only got Aussie and Kiwi left anyway. Aussie and Kiwi certainly rallying into the close. Well, I might only be able to give you the 15-minute. But when you look at this 15-minute chart of the Aussie, it's nowhere. It had its rally today, failed. I think we make a run towards 90, 97 to the lows. I don't think it's over. Again, I don't believe the stock market rallied today. I just think we should have been higher. We should have been higher. We should have held. The market acts like crap. And there's a lot of worry out there. A lot. This pound Swiss coming all the way back. Ay, ay, ay. So we take a look at the New Zealand dollar. Another one. Yeah, it's blue. Pretty half-ass rally, if you ask me. Couldn't even close above 75.50. Sucks. Going lower. We're broken. We broke this whole uptrend channel. We couldn't even bounce off that given the oversold nature of this thing. Going lower. Listen, I've been in this business a long time, been a trader for a long time. You know, if you're trying to buy these things, and again, I definitely was looking for a snapback. But if you don't get it, there's only one way to be then. Flat, two ways. Flat or short. I mean, this looks terrible. Inside candle, barely took out previous day high. Couldn't hold the rally. The S&Ps rallied into the close, and this thing went nowhere. I mean, it rallied a little bit, but we were going for the lows. So to me, it just looks like there's going to be one more wipeout. And it's a Friday. You would think the markets aren't going to collapse on a Friday, but you know what? With the S&P the way it is, and with the news really not good, bad. We look at gold, reversed also. That's $1 bullish, right? Gold going down, dollar up. Crude falling off a cliff. Say hello to 80. My opinion. And that's it. Remember, Thursdays are my last day of the week recording. Have a great weekend, everyone. It is a long weekend. I will probably be doing a week ahead video on Sunday, so look for it. Remember, currency trading doesn't care about any one specific country's holidays. So, of course, our market will be open, which a lot of times is a good thing. And let me tell you something. American holidays, the world, the Europeans love to stick it to American traders and move the market. Thanksgiving in particular, always. But let me tell you something. We might get some big action on Sunday. Maybe news over the weekend. U.S. traders won't be able to react to it until Tuesday, tied at 2. So I do think that we could have, who knows? You know, the Iran talks didn't really go well. Israel saber rattling again, saying they're going to attack. Iran not agreeing to Obama's appeasing propositions. Insane. Letting them have any uranium is insane. It's insane. But that's Obama. The appeaser. Heaven help us if he's elected again. I'm telling you, heaven help us. Not good. And that's it. So have a great weekend. Again, if you're looking to take advantage of my service, and some of you signed up for the 1-week trial, we'll start that Sunday night. And again, 1 week free trial. Email me, info@globalfxllc.com. Good week. I think we close out with a bang. I mean, listen, you can make a case that these things look good. You know, the Aussie doesn't necessarily look so bad. And let me tell you, we get above 98.10, you're going to have to run for the hills because we could easily pop up. But then again, we take out 97, 96, 75, say goodnight. And we've broken all sorts of support here. This thing looks disgusting, terrible, and they're cutting rates. So while, obviously I wish we were, up here so we could short it at 104. But the bottom line is this sucker's going down. And as much as this market is oversold, look at this chart and tell me the same thing. Or look at the S&P chart and tell me we're oversold. So just get some perspective, people. All right? I know the S&P's continue to rally here. It's amazing. But look where we are. We're at 666, the devil. And now 3 years later, double. So certainly due for a pullback. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. Best to you and your families. Enjoy the long break. Not for me. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Look for my tweets, Voice of Forex. Follow my fan page, Voice of Forex. And, of course, YouTube, Voice of Forex. Have a good one, everyone. Andrew Spanta, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need, who truly loves to make you money. Bye-bye.